Just in. Unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the 2nd anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5 years since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
is claiming malicious prosecution and believes he'll be vindicated
every
at last.
penny of his fortune
The so-called
defending
Legal
himself
Eagles
from these
Dream
lawsuits.
Team, defending Southland Park owner Joseph
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
and the victims'
Blood.
families
Oh my
have
God.
vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
Come, have a cup of tea, hon? Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I would like to place an order.
That was a hell of a fucking intro, wasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you welcome to another brand new Let's Play series. This is Hitman Blood Money. 4th, I believe, in the overall franchise of Hitman games. But it's not a series I really have that much experience with. So this is fairly new for me. I have played this for a couple missions before. That was several years ago. And I played the first one, the second one is subtitles not on? I want them on. Don't know why it's under graphics. There you have it.
Should be a straightforward operation. We need you to penetrate an abandoned amusement park, locate the owner, and take him out. The target is a Joseph Clarence, also known as Swing King. An accident involving one of the rides at the park a few years back forced him to close it down. Our client has made a special request that the photograph you have in your possession be the last thing the target sees. Mr. Clarence has somehow become involved with a narcotics distribution ring, so the park may still have some amusements. Enjoy the ride, 47.
Appreciate it. So this intro mission, it's really just a tutorial. It's actually very straightforward, very much on rails. It's got almost nothing in common with the rest of the game, and the rest of the game, you're very open, very free about what you can do, but this tutorial, you have to do exactly what you're told. It's really meant to teach you how the mechanics work, without letting you get too sidetracked so you get confused. I suppose it works, but most people would probably be turned off if this was their first experience with the Hitman franchise. But it's practically going to be a blind run for me, because as I said, I have not that much experience with it. Basically, we had a choice. I offered it up to a vote, and the 3 games, really the only 3 games that got more than one vote, were LA Noire, which does not run appropriately on my computer. I get really... That bird is spazzing out like a motherfucker. Look at him go. Yeah. LA Noire, I was having severe problems with objects taking forever to load in. There was a point where I was just driving and suddenly I was flying because it did not load in the street or anything. So that's out of the question. And the other one was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. that's a BioWare game, meaning that's a heavy investment, and it's going to get really tedious and a lot of points where you're going to be off track. I'm sure of it, because that's been BioWare's formula since the dawn of time. So that's a game I really want to have more personal experience with before I attempt a Let's Play for it. Just games that are so off the beaten path, I suppose. Just give me too much trouble when I try to do them blind. So what we settled on was this, Hitman Blood Money, which got as many votes as those other two games. So this is what we're going to do. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's going to be fun. I'll talk a bit more after we get past this.
What the fuck you looking at, Cracker?
I'm here to see Joseph Clarence.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Swing King?
Oh, that sorry-ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
Oh.
That guy must have a skull made of glass. That didn't look too hard. Can I drag him? Nah, he's static. Right, so as I said, this is going to be very straightforward by comparison. Controls are pretty simple. You see you have the 3 commands up in the top there, top left. And this is fairly simple. What's the... Yeah, that's right. Right click is that. We need to distract the guards by throwing a coin. And that got their attention. We can just slip past. Very simple. So it's really just to teach you, hey, you can throw coin, you can throw stuff, make noise to get people out of your way. Pretty standard stealth game mechanics. This game didn't do it first. It shall not be the last. So as I said, my experience with the Hitman franchise... That's spooky. Experience with the Hitman franchise... Yes, please open it. That's a bit odd. So you have to be moving in order to open the door. You have to stand still in order to look through it. I have no idea why my tension is so high. Bottom left are your stats, health, and tension, I think it's called. Whoop! Are you kidding me? Where the hell did you come from? Yeah, well, this isn't working. Alright, I need to pay a little more attention. Where the hell's his gun? And I'm dead. Or no, I'm not, actually. Am I? What the fuck is going on? Okay, well. That's very peculiar.
This training level.
Oh, I don't give a shit about any of this. Alright, so. Yeah. Even in the tutorial, you can screw up. That was just me not paying attention. I think I need to distract the guards more thoroughly than that.
This should be a straightforward operation.
I don't care what you have to say, Diane. I think that's your name. So, as I said, my experience with the Hitman games has been fairly minimal. Oh, great. We have to sit through all this again. Experience with the game has been minimal. I've gotten through a couple missions with this, with Blood Money in the past. The first 2 Hitman games I played for a little while each, but this was a long time ago. So, it's going to take some getting used to refamiliarize myself with the way the game works. One thing I might try to do is, I'm thinking about, this could be a bit of a stretch, but I'm thinking about trying to get the Silent Assassin ranking for every mission, which is like the top rank. That's assuming you don't get spotted doing anything, you don't make any fuck-ups, do everything by the books, like a world-class assassin should. But, you know, if the game gets too difficult for me to do that, then the hell with it. I'm just gonna play until I can beat it. I'm not here to impress, I'm here to entertain. And in my experience, sometimes even screwing up can be as entertaining as doing it right. So I'm not really sure how these guys turned around last time. But yeah, one of these guys came back up and shot me in the back. Maybe I just wasn't moving quick enough. But the fiber wire is a bit strange. I have to refamiliarize myself with how that works. Let's try this again. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. This whole tutorial mission, as far as I know, it's in terms of the story, it's completely irrelevant. Alright, so yeah, you just hold left click until you're right behind the guy. As soon as you release it, you'll kill him. I would kill that guy if there was a way to do it quietly, because he's really annoying. Alright, climb the red trellis. All you have to do is hold shift as you approach it, or maybe you just have to move towards it. Don't know. And holly hoop. And well, here's one moment where the game actually requires you to go in guns blazing. So it's quite a bit of fun here. Bam and bam. And no, how do I get rid of this? Just G. Alright, that drops it. I'm gonna have to clear this place up a little bit. And drag you. And I shall store you. Take him to the cleaners. Come on. This makes me want to watch Leon the Professional again. Fantastic movie. And that's that. Gotta hide. Oh, take the knife first, please. And there we go.
Fuck happened here?
Whoa! What's with all the blood? Doesn't matter. Gonna steal the money, aren't you? Actually, I don't believe you... Excellent for deep cuts. I don't know if you can actually even do an actual, like, assassination move with that thing. And that's simple. Oh yeah, behind the back. Break his neck while you're at it. Alright. Gotta take his clothes. Leave the man with no dignity. Somehow he dropped his keycard as well. Enter the atrium. Keycard shall help us. And there we have it. We have infiltrated. Now, this is pretty basic. You just have to walk through. As long as you don't... you have to keep an eye on the tension meter down there. The higher that is, the more likely you are to be spotted. That much I've gathered. One of the most important ways to make sure you don't get spotted is to not do anything too crazy. Don't run. That draws too much attention to yourself. Don't try sneaking. Don't pick locks. Don't hold a gun. Just keep a very low profile. Very simple. I might experiment with a new editing style with this. Might experiment with a new editing style, which is basically leaving out the redundant parts. What do you say? Oh.
Alright, you cool.
I guess I had another weapon.
I
need to turn up the volume a little bit.
It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times. No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come true, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello?
You're full of shit, my brother. Alright, drop that. G generally seems to be the drop thing button. And, just stow that. And fiber wire the guard, because we have to do exactly as we're told. Strangle. Alright. Well, he's in a very reclined pose. I don't know if you can dual wield the SP40s or whatever. I know you get the silver ballers later, which you can dual wield those. The lights! That's the only way to sneak past here. Ha! So all their chemists are women in bikinis. That's very professional there. Alright, no matter. What's important is that we get through to Joseph Clarence. You saw the intro there, basically. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That intro there, Clarence was the theme park owner. And we've been hired by...
Like they say, the longer they come, the longer they piss.
No, actually, nobody says that at all. So Clarence owned the theme park, and yeah, there was an accident with a Ferris. Holy shit, he went flying.
I don't want to die, man. Don't kill me.
I won't kill you. Just knock you out. Oh, I can stow that. Alright, cool. Yeah, the Ferris wheel incident in the intro there. One of the father of one of the victims wants us to,
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know what the pressure was you were under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to, but just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Gotta grow yourself some balls there, buddy. Oh, I suppose it's irrelevant because we're about to bust your brains. Unpack the sniper rifle. I have to do that from the inventory menu for some reason. Now, how the hell did that fit in there? Right. Remind me, how do I use a scope? Scope. Scope. How do I scope? Let's see here. Scope view is X. Fair enough. We can zoom in. Pow. Don't know how no one else gets alerted. Bam. That's one twitchy motherfucker. Alright, where's the last guy? Should be one more guard. Is it the bird? Oh, I'll bet it's the bird. Nope, not the bird. Oh, there you are. Alright, buddy. Down with ye. No more need for that. Gotta get outside. And that's right over here. Alright. Down the drain pipe. No quick way to do it, unfortunately. What was that? Sounded like someone grunted or shouted. So yeah, as you can tell, this intro, very straightforward. No real way to go off the beaten path. Oh, this is what we need. But, the first video is really just going to be this opening mission. There's It would take the video would be too long if I
Who's unwrapping me?
God damn, girl.
the video would be too long if I went into the next mission, and I want to try and keep it one mission per video.
I'm a ribbon.
We'll see if I can pull that off, though. I'll have to take a lot of extra editing, which I am willing to do, as long as I... What? What the hell was that? Well, that made no sense. I was chilling right here. Who the hell saw me? Alright, whatever. It's irrelevant now. Hang on, what?
Sure he's not. Thanks, Caroline. That's all.
Well, that's very odd.
Yeah, fine. Go on.
How do I do the thing with the thing? Okay, well, that was stupid. No, just shut up. I won't kill you. I'm here for this guy.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? Caroline!
My client has hired me to show you this photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
Oh, please. Haven't I suffered enough? Don't you think I know how much suffering I'm responsible for? I can't sleep. I haven't slept in the guilt I feel.
Feeling guilty now, motherfucker? I'll bet you are. Out the window, please. Ooh. Mines. How very nice. These will come into some nice use over here. In the window, please. Let's try to do this quietly, at least.
We got an intruder scoop. Some motherfucker busted in on Jay-Z's watch. You know, I don't like uninvited guests.
Don't like uninvited guests, eh?
I was gonna bust a cap in his ass.
Well, sorry for dropping in. Ha ha ha! Didn't get the main guy, but now I did. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not exactly what you would call a stealth assassination, but this mission here is actually completely irrelevant to the story. It's just one of his, one of Agent 47's typical contracts, so no big deal. That's a little spooky. Oh, we got another TMP. And some ammo munitions for it. Alright, well. This will be very odd, because normally my first videos for any series are longer than the ones that follow. And more in-depth, but this is just going to be a short intro, because this intro is very short. And that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next episode. Where we will hopefully complete the entirety of Mission 1.